Hi, loves. How are you? So good to be with you again. And I really just want to talk to you about being free. And I've been feeling this awakening, and it's been coming, and all the signs, right? They're all there. And I know that we talk about the signs and the messages that we receive from the universe. And I was talking to one of my students, maybe this week, I don't know, I think it was this week. And we were talking about, okay, so when, because I had done a reading for him, and we were talking about, okay, so when the messages come in, that so often we're just like, what was that, a message? Like, what was that? Was that for me? And we're looking for things to be a certain way, and we completely miss them. And so what I've been doing, and then we're like frustrated, and we're like, oh, God's not responding, the universe isn't behind me, and or you're just like, I'm just in this place of confusion or uncertainty, and like spinning your wheels and second guessing yourself. And so one of the things that I've been doing, and I had started doing it last week, and then I spoke with someone who's very near and dear to my heart for energy healing, and she said the same thing that I had already been kind of playing with, but she just put it very succinctly, and it was like, duh, hello, here's a message for you. So it was really talking to God and or your angels and saying, okay, please, so first you got to define your desires, right? Like first you got to know what you're asking for. And if you're not sure about that, then you won't get it, okay? So you have to define exactly what it is that you want, remove all of the blocks and the inhibitions and the things that are telling you like, well, maybe I should do this and maybe I should do this and oh, maybe it should be over here. And that's what's going to send out conflicting vibrations to the universe, which means that you will not get what you desire because you don't actually really desire it. It might be like a soul desire, but on a subconscious level, you don't believe you can have it, or you believe that you need to do it a certain way. And so you're sending out conflicting desires, right? Conflicting vibrations, so you don't get the thing that you really want, right? So you've got to start by defining them and then getting out of your own way, figuring out what's going on, hire a mentor. I'm here for you. If I've got a few spots for one-on-one work, if you really want to go in and you're ready, willing, and able to do this work. And this is soul level work, so it's not just, oh, well, I don't really want to show up for myself, I just want you to tell me what to do. No, this is like excavating exactly why you're in your own way, reveling in your own sensuality, really connecting and awakening to God's purpose in your life, and becoming this completely turned on, multiple orgasm, multiple streams of income. Oh my God, I know who I am and I know what I'm doing and I'm ready to go and take action on it kind of a woman. So if you're ready for that, then on an aside, message me on Facebook or shoot me an email, nika@nikacarla.com, and let's have a chat. So you got to get help if you don't know how to get out of your own way. You've got to define your desires. Oh, hey, all right, hey. I don't know if you could hear that, but there was a little happy music coming from that truck. You've got to define exactly what you want, and so that you're making sure that you're asking for the thing that you truly want on a soul level, and not just like, I kind of want to manifest this because I think I should, right? And once you do these things, you have to continue to show up every day. You've got to continue to do the work. And in order for you to continue to show up and do the work, you have to feel free, right? And anytime that you're not feeling free, it feels like you're muting yourself, or you start to feel like you're in this really constricted place of energy. And it might be like you feel it in your body. It might just be really just that energy is just feeling like you're kind of low, and you should be taking action, or that you should be doing something a little bit deeper in your own spiritual growth, but you're just not. And you feel like, well, I should, and not should as in, well, this is what everyone else is telling me I should do, and I'm getting confused with other people's messages versus my own. Not that, but in the sense that you've gotten the intuitive hits, you've talked to your higher self, like that you need to be doing these things, like you need to get down on your yoga mat, that you need to start meditating more, whether it's moving meditation or just you're lying in shavasana for an hour, like whatever it is, but what you need to be doing for yourself, and then you know the actions, right? For me, I know I'm supposed to be writing my book now. Like I'd started it, hemmed and hawed. I actually wrote an outline, which is so unlike me. I actually wrote an outline, and then it was just like, boop, 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 right? And so I'm like, okay, it's time. And the signs have been like, this is time, and I know why I wasn't feeling free. I was feeling like I was trying to force the book, and I was feeling like, well, I feel like I'm not saying what needs to be said, and the energy was off. And so I didn't want to put that really weird energy into the book. And then that just kind of led into, when you go down the rabbit hole of like confusion, then you just kind of get stuck there, right? Which is why we have our own mentors and healers and guides, right? So you've got to get that clarity, and you've got to get help if you're not able to get the clarity on your own, and start to take the action. And if you're not doing these things, it's generally because you don't feel free, right? Like you don't feel like you don't feel like you're just completely, oh my God, this is just me, and this is my voice, and this is my message, and this is what I want to create, and this is how I want to live, and this is the kind of family life that I want to have, and this is the banging hot, smoking hot body that I want, and this is the kind of money that I want to make, and this is the kind of impact that I want to make, and these are the charities that I want to work with, and these are the different ways that I want to, maybe work with clients, or if you're in corporate, the way that you want to move through your career, and like all of these things. So if you're in that place of like, it's generally because you're in that place where you're not feeling free. You're just feeling like you're muted, and you need to say things a certain way, but they're not what you want to say, or you need to do things a certain way, but they're not what you want to do. And I don't mean in the sense that, I don't feel ready, and so I'm blocking myself and not taking action. I mean, where you're looking at the actions that you're supposed to take, and they feel wrong, or they feel like they're just like an affront to your soul, right? And so then you just do nothing, and you just sit there and you're spinning your wheels. And so it's because you feel like you're trying to, it's like you're the dancing monkey, right? Like you're needing to dance for someone else and to perform, and sorry, somebody's making some noise. You're trying to make your gifts perform, and your gifts don't like to perform. They want to be nurtured, and they want to be expressed, but they don't want to like be on demand and perform. So you've got to cultivate this relationship with yourself, with your highest self, with your spiritual gifts, with the purpose that you're here for, which is, of course, to love and to share love and to be this embodiment of love. And then how do you express that? That's the work that you do. Like that's the actual vision. Like, how does that love express through your life? And when you're feeling that block and you don't feel free, then you don't take the action, right? Or you sit there and you're listening to everyone else, or you're getting jealous of other people, or you're finding that you feel like, I need to do this, but then I need to do this. And I'm in one of those modes right now where I've been like, ooh. And anytime you get into that place where you're like, I should this, no, maybe it's this, I don't know, then you're blocking your abundance. Shonda Sumter, I got that from her, and it was so true. Like when you're in that place of like confusion, you're just blocking your abundance in all ways, right? Love, sex, intimacy, money, success, happiness, joy, wonderful, like radiant health. You're blocking all of these things when you're in this place of confusion. So if you're there, then it's time to reach out for help. Like if you're not able to see through the trees, like if you're not able to see past your own shit, then it's time to work with someone and get that clarity. So you got to get the clarity, like you have to get there. And if you're in a situation where you're not feeling free, then it's time for you to start to really journal it out and start to figure out why you don't feel like you're able to be free. And this is going to be so helpful for you. Start to meditate on it, start to journal it. And is it your environment, the work that you're doing? Is it your family? Is it the relationship that you're in? Is it your friendships? Like, where are you feeling like you can't really express yourself? Is it with your clients? Like if you have your own business, that you feel like if you change into who you really are, that you're going to lose them, right? So figure out where you're feeling like you're muting yourself, and then start to journal like, okay, so what's the opposite of that? Like, where do I actually want to be? And then you can start to release those things and start to stand in the power of your actual vision and your mission here on this planet. And you start to raise the vibration of this planet because you're starting to raise the vibration of your own life. Yes? So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if this resonates for you. So just like add a comment below. If you're receiving this in my tribe, on my email list, then just shoot me a quick reply and just say like, yeah, I've been through this and this is what I'm experiencing. And if you want some help in that, then just let me know, because I'm totally here for you guys. And I would love to just, give you guys some feedback and some comments. And if you really want to go deeper, then like I said, message me or shoot me an email, and we will see if we're a good fit to do this really deep one-on-one sensuality, spirituality, like getting into your purpose, getting yourself out of your own way. And it's the sattva, right? So if you've practiced yoga, or you've kind of learned any Sanskrit, it's the sattva. It's that place of ease where you're in that flow. It's not like always hustle, go, but it's not. On the other side, the flip side, it's not you just sitting on your couch or sitting on a meditation pillow in a cave waiting for someone to come and save you, right? You've got to be in a place where you're able to know when it's time to like sit down, take a breath, surrender, get into your meditation, like chill the hell out, and when it's time to like put in work. And that's what you're going to be able to learn. We'll do the healing, and we'll really get you where you want to be in your life and in the work that you're doing. So I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And let me know what you think, and let me know how I can serve you a little bit better or a lot better, right? So as always, here's to your untaming. Have an amazing day. I love you guys madly and deeply.